Child of God, this isn't just a reset. It's a divine rebuild. This zero, this silence, this space where everything seems to have fallen apart. It's not punishment. It's preparation. You haven't been abandoned. You've been chosen for reconstruction. It may feel like failure, like your life was swept clean, but heaven calls it foundation work. See, I'm doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43:19. God isn't finished with you. He's starting again on purpose. And this time, it will be holy. Yes, it's disorienting. Yes, it hurts. But the scaffolding of your old life had cracks. The structure wasn't strong enough for the weight of your calling. So heaven, in its mercy, brought you back to zero. Not to harm you, but to heal you. Not to end you, but to establish you. Listen closely. What looks like loss is heaven's architecture. The rubble you see now, God calls it raw material. And angels are already gathering divine blueprints. You didn't lose everything. You were entrusted with a holy blank page. This is not the end. This is the foundation. I know it feels like everything collapsed. You gave it your all, your heart, your faith, your tears. You prayed with trembling hope. You believed things were finally coming together. And then, everything unraveled. The job faded. The relationship broke. The vision crumbled. The future you were building disappeared like smoke in the wind. And now, here you are, staring at what feels like the ruins. Wondering if you heard God wrong. Wondering why He let it all fall. You walk through your days with an invisible weight, silently asking, why did I lose what I begged God to bless? Why am I back at the very place I thought I had escaped? Maybe you don't say it out loud, but your soul feels tired. Maybe you're afraid to hope again, because the last time you did, everything shattered. And now the silence feels louder than ever. People around you move forward, and you feel stuck in a season that looks like punishment, but doesn't come with explanation. But hear this with your heart. Heaven has not overlooked you. Your tears have not been ignored. Your waiting has not been wasted. God is not cruel. He is not careless. Sometimes He loves you too much to let you build on what cannot hold you. You've carried so much. You've endured more than most know. And still, God sees you. He sees that secret ache, the quiet fears, the inner questions you don't even know how to voice. Let your heart breathe for a moment. This is not your shame story. This is your sacred undoing. God has not stepped away from your life. He has stepped in, and He is gently, intentionally taking you back to the beginning. Not to leave you empty, but to fill you with what is real. You haven't been forgotten. You've been cleared, stripped of what was unstable, pulled away from what was never meant to stay. This moment of zero is not divine rejection. It is divine redirection. Sometimes God has to remove the scaffolding we built out of fear, out of performance, out of desperation. He has to pull down the structures we leaned on that looked strong, but we're hollow on the inside. Because what's coming next cannot rest on shallow ground. This is not punishment, it's precision. God saw the things you couldn't. The hidden cracks in your foundation. The quiet compromises. The subtle drift from your true calling. And in His mercy, He brought you back to zero. Not to shame you, but to protect you from collapse. This is sacred ground. Holy soil. The kind of ground where seeds go before they rise. You are not buried, you are being planted. And when God plants, He always intends a harvest. He never lays a foundation without a structure in mind. What you see is emptiness. Heaven calls preparation. What you feel as failure, Heaven calls favor in disguise. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love Him. Romans 8:28. Even in this, even here, even now, there is purpose in the pause. There is design in the silence. Heaven is not late, it is right on time. So breathe again. Look at the dust and remember, from dust, God formed life. He's doing it again, in you. What feels like stillness is not inactivity. In the unseen realm, Heaven is moving with precision. Plans are being redrawn. Blueprints are unfolding. Angels are being dispatched. God is aligning moments, people, and places in ways you cannot yet perceive. The slowness you feel is not delay, it's divine synchronization. Heaven doesn't rush what it wants to last. And right now, God is not just building a life around you, He's rebuilding a life within you. He's healing your core. He's adjusting your desires. He's strengthening your roots so that when the new season blooms, you won't bend under the weight of the blessing. This moment of zero is not stagnation. It's the holy hush before the first stone is laid. The soil is being softened. The winds are being calmed. The waters are being stirred. Heaven is doing the quiet work, the foundational work. And foundations are always laid in silence, in stillness, in sacred obscurity. God is not ignoring you. He is insulating you, shielding you from counterfeit opportunities, from premature promotions, from people who would not have honored the new version of you that He is crafting. You are being hidden, not forgotten you. Protected, not passed over. There is a movement of mercy surrounding you, an orchestration of goodness that only divine hands could conduct. The same God who created galaxies with His breath is hovering over your zero with tenderness and intention. You cannot see it yet, but every second has meaning. Every delay is a design. Every no is making room for the divine yes. So let your heart rest. God is not confused. Heaven is not late. The groundwork is holy, and you are being prepared for glory. My child, I know the season has stripped you bare. I know it's been hard to breathe through the disappointment. I know you've questioned my love, my voice, even my nearness. But I need you to know I never left you. I have been here, in the silence, rebuilding what could not be healed any other way. I stripped the old because I am building something sacred. I removed what you thought you needed so I could give you what your soul truly longs for. You were not being punished, you were being preserved. I was never trying to break you. I was trying to make room for the real you to rise. You have not failed me. You are not disqualified. You are not behind. I've seen every tear, even the ones you wiped away before they could fall. I have counted your sighs. I have written every groan of your heart into my book. This 0 was not your doing. It was my mercy. You didn't fall apart. I gently let things fall so I could hold you together in a better way. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41:10. I have not forgotten the promises I made to you. They are not lost. They are waiting, fully alive in my perfect time. So let go of the shame. Release the fear. Trust me with this foundation. What I am building will last. And you will look back and say, he knew exactly what he was doing. There is a rising coming, a restoration that will not mimic the past, but will surpass it. From this place of 0, God is laying the first stones of a life that will carry eternal weight. It will not be hairy or hollow. It will be whole. This is the beauty of heaven's rebuild. What God reconstructs, no storm can destroy. The pain you've walked through will become the platform for others to find healing. The losses you endured will make room for greater capacity, deeper wisdom, and unshakable joy. You may not see it yet, but a divine unfolding is near. Things are about to make sense. The tears, the delays, the silence, it all had purpose. God is releasing clarity where there was confusion. He is sending provision where there was lack. He is awakening dreams that had been buried under disappointment. From the ashes, purpose will rise. From the stillness, divine assignments will emerge. And when it happens, it won't feel forced. It will feel like coming home. You'll thank God for the reset. You'll see that the 0 wasn't the end. It was the exact place where destiny began to bloom again. You are not forgotten. You are not a failure. You are not too late. You are not what you lost. You are not the mistake. You are not your lowest moment. You are not disqualified from the goodness of God. You are His. You are chosen, handpicked, held, not for scraps, but for sacred things. You are not a rebuilding project of shame. You are a restoration of glory. You are not being pitied by heaven. You are being honored with a fresh beginning. There is nothing about your journey that surprises God. He has woven your name into every detail of this divine reconstruction. The enemy tried to use the fall to break you, but God is using it to remake you. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being built with holy precision. Lift your head, child of God. This season does not define you. Heaven does. And heaven has declared over you, you are mine. You are the object of divine affection, the vessel of His new wine, the foundation of something eternal. Don't look at the rubble and see ruin. Look at your heart and see the hands of God still at work. He hasn't walked away. He's just getting started. If your heart is ready, If something deep inside you is whispering, "This is my moment," then let your spirit respond. This isn't just a message. It's a divine invitation. God is calling you to agree with His rebuild, to release your grip on the past, and to step into sacred surrender. Type 000 if you're ready to start again with God's blueprint. Type 555 if you're saying yes to the rebuild, no matter what it looks like. Type Amen if your spirit bears witness that this zero is not your end, but your holy beginning. Let heaven see your faith. Let the atmosphere shift with your surrender. This is more than a number. It's your agreement with destiny. Father, I surrender. I lay down my striving. I release the timelines, the plans, the broken pieces I tried to hold together. I trust that you have brought me to this zero for a reason. Not to erase me, but to establish me. Not to end my story, but to begin the chapter you always intended. Rebuild me, Lord, in your way, in your time, and with your hands. Let your peace cover me in this season of quiet construction. Help me to see with eyes of faith and not fear. Anchor my heart in your promise, even when I cannot see the full picture. I welcome the new thing. I say yes to the foundation you are laying. And I declare with boldness, the zero is sacred ground. And